A man found deceased in the early morning hours of Wednesday, September 30th, 2015, in the community of Forest Lawn has been identified, and the case has been deemed a homicide. At approximately 5:55 a.m., police were called to check on the welfare of a man in the 2600 block of 43 Street Southeast. At approximately 5:55 a.m., police were called to check on the welfare of a man in the 2600 block of 43 Street Southeast. Upon arrival, a man was found deceased. Following an autopsy by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, the victim has been identified as Jonathan Joe Schmeikal, 34 of Calgary. Cause of death is being withheld at this time. Although residents in the area reported to media that they had heard shots fired earlier in the morning, no reports to police were made prior to the body being discovered. There is nothing to indicate this was a random incident. However, a specific motive is yet to be determined. No persons of interest are currently in custody, and investigators are working to determine suspects and their descriptions. Investigators are asking anyone with information to contact the Calgary Police Service or Crime Stoppers. I'll now take your questions.
Why is the cause of death not being released?
Just to protect the integrity of the investigation at this point, we're hoping that sometime down the road we will be able to release that information.
Police were in the area of 26 Ave Southeast this morning, and forensics was there. Is this related?
Yes, it is related to this file. Through our neighborhood inquiries, we determined that there was a confrontation in a residence prior to the victim being found, and we're working to see if that confrontation and that location is related to our victim. We're conducting a forensic examination of the residence, and that'll probably take several days to complete. So we want to ensure that we conduct a complete and thorough search of the residence.
Since there's been no official reports of shots being fired, even though some of the neighbors have said that to media, has that been ruled out, or is that still?
What we've done is we did do a search of the area, and we found no physical evidence to confirm that there are any shots fired in the area. However, we take any information and include it in our investigation so we don't overlook it. So we're keeping an open mind. I can tell you that the victim was found by a passerby who was concerned about his welfare. They discovered the individual and checked on him and then contacted the Calgary Police Service. He was in a bit of a concealed location between a couple of vehicles, so he was hard to find.
Do you know if whatever incident occurred, was it in that particular area between those two vehicles, or was it?
We're working to determine that. What the victim was doing in the area, we can only speculate. He did live in the area up until about 3 weeks ago for a period of time. It's possible he was returning to see somebody he knew, but again, that would only be speculation at this point.
How many people are you looking for in connection with this case?
We have no description of a suspect, so again, we're working to determine whether anybody has information in regards to what might have happened. That includes obtaining and reviewing CCTV video, which we're in the process of doing.
Any indication of whether drugs or alcohol were?
There's nothing to indicate drugs or alcohol at this time. And I can say that we have no information that this is related to the incident on Center Street.